Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me. It's evil CGB. Where have I been? What am I doing here? It's Mono Red Day in the arena. Actually, Mono Red Day was several days ago now, but this is a recorded stream VOD, and the reason we're doing it that way, well, there's a couple reasons. Reason number one, I like to save my stream VODs for YouTube members to watch ad-free, but this particular VOD got blocked from YouTube entirely because at the beginning of the stream, I decided to watch some of my favorite anime intros and share them with the Twitch chat. And apparently if you play Neon Genesis Evangelion Cruel Angel Thesis, YouTube is like, we're not touching that. Blocked in all countries. I wasn't even posting it as a public video. I was just saving it as a members only for the VOD. But they're like, no, you can't. I wasn't even trying to monetize it. Like, I don't even monetize those. But they're like, no, you can't do it. So I decided to go back in and cut the event run. We played this in a standard event, and I decided to cut that out of the VOD and make it a YouTube video. We'll share it with everybody. Why not? You know, that way we cut out that thing that got claimed. Anyhow, that's one reason. The other reason that I am back is because Go Vert Go Blue has to go to Los Angeles for a week, so he needs more content. So we need to fill up the content coffers. So yeah, we're just going to reposition what we did on stream as a video because some of you didn't see it, but it's really good. It was really fun, actually. This particular mono red list comes from Willie Adel, who got second place in a Magic Online tournament with it. So actually did very well, beat a number of Jeskai decks. Jeskai Hinata was the most popular thing in that tournament. And there's a number of fresh cards. So we had to play it to see if Mono Red is indeed back to its former glory, to be our arch nemesis again. It's like beating Mono Red for the last, like, what has it been, 9 months or so? However long it's been since some of their key cards rotated and Embercleave disappeared. Just beating Mono Red since Embercleave rotated hasn't been the same. I imagine it might be how Ohio State started to feel after beating Michigan for God knows how many seasons in a row. But then Michigan came back this year with a triumphant victory, a long-awaited one. And it felt good, and the rivalry was renewed, and that's kind of what I need. I need a Go Blue version of Go Red here. I need Mono Red to reclaim its place as the arch enemy because Mono White is so boring. It's boring. I said it. Boring. Mono Red, at least, there's those exciting moments. What will they top deck? Will it be a burn spell? Yes, it always is. Do they have Embercleave? Yes, they always do. But at least it's exciting. I need him back. Heckle needs Jekyll, you know? I need that rival in my life. So we're going to play Mono Red. Let me introduce you to the new cards instead of just ramble forever. We all know these lands by now. You should have one of all of these legendary lands and play it in whatever deck that you play. Then we've got 4 Thundering Reiju. This is 2 red. We saw it in our Boros deck as haste. Whenever it attacks, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures other than Thundering Reiju. This is a good way to just sneak in a couple other points of damage. Don't forget that. It is a thing that you can forget. I never have. Anyway, Ogrehead Helm, 1 and a red. You get a 2/2 artifact creature equipment ogre at rare. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you can sacrifice it. If you do, discard your hand, draw 3, reconfigure for 3. Or whenever the helm hits them. I saw this card and was like, yeah, at that stage of the game, how are you going to get your 2/2 for 2 to actually hit the opponent so you can turn it into 3 cards? Turns out, pairing it with some of the other equipment creatures of the set, it goes a long way. We've got Lizard Blades. It's Embercleave at home, but it is a pretty useful card, and it comes up a lot as a way to possibly make blocking very hard for the opponent. And then we've got Goro, Disciple of Ryusi, 1 in red, 2/2. For a red, your creatures gain haste. For 3 in a red, 5/5, Dragon Spirit with flying. Activate only if you attacked with a modified creature. 4 copies of the Voldaren Bakur. This is not a new card. I don't need to read this to you. You know what this does. It's also kind of straightforward compared to all the text on the new cards. But we bring back Rabbit Battery. You saw this in our other like equipped modified deck. It's a very big player in this deck. Rabbit Battery in particular, equipping to the Ogre Head Helm, is a great way to actually get to draw those cards and reload your hand. Then we've got the Play with Fire, and we got Kumano Faces Kakazan, which you saw in the modified deck as well. This card is just, I think this card is just really good. It's one of my favorite. And wait, does that even make sense? I was going to say my favorite red 1-drop in a while, but do I really have a list of like my favorite red 1-drops? Ugh. Well, if I did, it's kind of bizarre, but Kumano Faces Kakazan and Rabbit Battery would probably make the list because these cards don't make me angry. They make me kind of happy. They don't cause infinite rage like Bomac Courier, and they don't just annoy me like Scorch Spitter. So yeah, I actually think there might be a red deck here that I don't completely hate. Anyway, you're gonna enjoy the video. I know you will. I'm not gonna slap an outro on it because I do something at the end that I think is a better outro than anything else I can say. So before we dive in, I'm gonna go on the record. Hey you, yeah you're cool. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. You get yourself a Mountain Dew Code Red. Code Red is disgusting. I said it. Code Red is hideous and should be banned. Code Red drinkers aren't real Mountain Dew drinkers. Don't at me. College Blafus, thank you for the Prime, if that is your real name. All right, our opponent wants to play Doomscar. I reconfigure to play around it. I attack you. Four damage. We continue to play around Doomscar. Mountain Dew once won a court case saying that there was no way the plaintiff could have found a mouse in their Mountain Dew, since when it was packaged, the carcass would have dissolved by the time it was opened. Yeah, that sounds true. I can't wait to put that in my body. The March of Otherworldly Light. Okay. Opponent just throwing everything they have at us. We do it again. How's that Doomscar gonna do anything? Why didn't they just Otherworldly Light away the helm? Spell Pierce saw it coming. Okay. Sure, bro. Den of the Bugbear? If they double block it. That's pretty frustrating, but they would take 4. They would be no closer to beating the Helm situation. Their Sunset Revelry would be spent. Their Foretold Doomscars and Saw It Comings wouldn't do much, but I guess we want to make that play when they have Saw It Coming up. So I guess we draw some cards. We'll hold this. That was fun. I kind of threw 2 burn spells at 2 free tokens, but it was otherwise enjoyable. Wow. A true hater of the arts here.
Without the sun, I'll light your way. Aw, you're looking a little singed.
All right, opponent. What else you got? Memories. The Dirtle. Guys, why did my first opponent when I pick up mono red have to be blue-white control? Literally the opposite day for the one in best of one here. Not great. So if we power this up and they field it, we can still unleash a rabbit or play with fire, and no spells are cast, so we flip. Oh yeah, get out, you little. You run away. You run away because your Doom Scars, your precious Doom Scars don't win the game. They actually ran away from us. Can you believe that? What a weak blue-white mage. You cast the following cards. You use the Seat. You cast the March. You have 2 Doom Scars Foretold. You cast Sunset Revelry. You cast Farewell. You cast Memory Deluge, and you scoop. You scoop. You are not worthy of this dojo. Not worthy. They just went and deleted their deck. All right, we've played this person before. I don't remember what they run, though. And this hand has way too many mountains, but we'll keep it. What could go wrong? Son of a... You gotta be kidding me. What? You have March? They have March. Well, we lost the game when we drew that 5th mountain. Probably. Back-to-back blue-white control. Back-to-back blue-white control? If I play this Helm, they're gonna Doomscar, right? But do we make them have the untapped white? I think we do, actually. It's really unfortunate, but if they don't, this is really good. No untapped white. Easy. They're on the play. They have to play their tapped Juari. How disappointing. How disappointing. That was a beautiful portable hole from our opponent. We got another first-time control mage in the house, everybody.
Go ahead, fight me as hard as you can, because I'm real stubborn. Let's bring things up to a simmer.
They really should be more aware of what they can and can't put in their hole. Am I right?
If you want to be a great time mage, you have to put in the hours. some think time only flows in one direction.
Rick into Fairy. The Blades? Oh god, how much damage is that? They don't have the mana up for the March. The Blades? Hurts so bad. I mean, I'm sorry, it hurts so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? You've got to be kidding me. 11? 11? 11's not enough. All right. What if Blades... Okay, let's think about it again. 1, we could equip it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is +1/+1. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 11. Got it. I think. Eh? Probably a sniper, since it's not quite lethal. Wait, am I wrong? 1, 2, 3. Why isn't this +1/+1 and... Oh, this doesn't give +1/+1. Ah! Not lethal. Not lethal, guys. Scammed.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Fresh mono red mage coming through. No big deal. No, the Blades doesn't give a power bonus. That's what I forgot. The Blades doesn't give a power bonus. I thought, like, for some reason I can't get over, like, when you reconfigure these, I keep on thinking they add their power to the thing they reconfigure, but they don't. The other way was still 1 damage short too. Like, that's what I was thinking at first. I was trying to figure out how to rabbit the Blades. That was 1 short too. That was also a point of damage away.
I've got some time tinkering to do.
Now we have a portable hole. All right, guys. All right, we just need to draw a point of damage in our red deck. Huh. Yeah. Never didn't have it. I'm Gucci, you Polo. You're playing Magic. There's nothing Gucci about you. When's the last time you saw a Magic player? I'm Gucci. Gucci. Basic nerd bitches. That's us. I'm as close to Gucci as they get. Me, Joel Larson, Brian Kibler. Dude, blue decks. What is going on? We've played nothing but blue decks. I mean, this should be fine until they copy Atasha's Hideous Laughter. Foretell. Yeah. Seems bad.
Whoa, I've never crashed a wedding like this before. Woohoo! Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Must go faster. Why isn't he blocking the 1/1? Because he's smarter than you.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Hold. They might have a Fading Hope. Do they have a Fading Hope? He was tapped out last turn. Again, smarter than you. I would have used Chandra to do it. I guess if there's a Fading Hope, they would use it on this, so I don't think they have a Fading Hope. Thanks for the content from Germany. My pleasure. It's okay. If you don't know the little things about Mill, like never block with your crab, it's okay. It means you're a better person in the end. Okay, next turn is when they go for their knockout blow. So do we draw a card? We are at 44 cards. That's not bad. It might mean that they can't touch us. They might not be able to Tasha's us out next turn, so do we draw a card? Right now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. We're looking at 9 damage by powering up the den. What could we draw that would cause lethal? A play with fire would do it. You know what? I'm not doing it. And if when we win this game with 1 card left in our deck, you're going to say CGB was right. That's what's going to happen. Easy.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Who gonna stop me, huh? If they were gonna bounce this, they would have already done it. We hold. We hold for the Jwari. We hold. Oh, Spell Pierce. Finish him. Guys, I feel like I did something wrong. I feel like the only content play where you would also say I was right was if I let them do the Tasha's combo and then burned them. I feel like I messed this up. I definitely should have let them do the combo and then shot them. Old-time YouTube viewer since Streak 200. Ha, that was a long time ago, huh? Well, welcome to the show. Yeah. Yeah, take that, Gucci. It's all fun and games till you meet another fashionista. Life gain, guys. Life gain. Clerics. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted, Mono Red. you have to remember that this is the life gain meta. And without Embercleave, how could we possibly overcome it? Okay. Our opponent doesn't have the frickin' Valkyrie that they always have. That gives me hope.
Go ahead, fight me as hard as you can, because I'm real stuck. Aw, you're looking a little singed.
No aura. No aura. Oh, now they can sack that for Valkyrie, can't they? Yeah, they're both clerics. They can. Cringe. I mean, it was going to be hard to keep that from happening. Okay.
Just when I was
Cool.
having a good time.
Cool. Still no Valkyrie yet. On God. I take it all. I don't want to risk the battery. That's something I don't want to trade. Classic. Classic Doomscar deck. Classic blow up all my creatures, have nothing to pot away. You love to see it. But they top decked that. They just top decked that. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. If we play you, do you die? Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player gain that much life. You would die. Our opponent's at 8, but they wouldn't gain life. They kind of need to.
You know what's great at dispelling darkness? A blazing inferno. Watch me heat up the dance floor.
If they think they gain life... Oh, darn it. I was hoping they'd play something else. Okay.
Jerk.
We have tapped their Angel of Destiny.
Next time, I'll wear more comfortable shoes.
This is it. We will draw the perfect card and win the game somehow. Came up slightly short. Slightly short of winning the game. I guess we want the trade so they have nothing to pyre. Ow! Because they didn't have enough life gain in their deck. No attacks. No attacks. Okay. We ride. Gets an extra point of trample doing it that way. For life. Infinite land for our opponent. We go. We go. They trade with the Hive. They go to 1. Oh, they don't trade. They chump. They chump with the Hive. That +1/+1 counter is juicy. Never. Didn't. Have it? We do it again. Look at these cards. They're beautiful. Dude, Doomscar, like Meat Hook Massacre. I can respect a Meat Hook, but Doomscar? Cleric's Control, man. Cleric's Control. The other mono red meat. Still running snow-covered mountains. I guess I could have Frostbite. Battle Cry Goblin, you say? If the opponent uses the Battle Cry and the tax and makes the token and all this stuff, like, does it really matter? I don't think it matters. And this doesn't work when it blocks. So, we roll. We just try to roll on them. If they activate the ability and attack, good. That would be fine. If they double block something here, they have no board. That would be fine. That curve is sick, by the way. Is that curve not sick? We're mono red. We have 8 power on turn 3. Nah, they're doing it. Boros Imposter. They have 2 mana open. Could be a Frostbite. Do we play around a Frostbite? With the Thundering Raju? Oh, they can't Frostbite for 3 because they don't have the snow-covered land! They don't even have it. They don't even have it. Want to draw 3? Not really. Think we're fine. Thanks, though. It's a nice offer. White mana in their Goblin deck. Go ahead. Cast Showdown of the Scalds. Okay. Okay. Dude, we're making this look... Merlin. It's not Gandalf, but let's just say it's probably a wizarding wizard's name. All right. We want to draw a 2-drop really bad, but maybe we will. Not yet. They're going to slow roll it. Off the top. 2-drop. Let's go. 1 time. Best draw in the deck by far. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe they were holding up Infernal Grasp. Merlin 1908. We got a true boomer in the house. Actually, this predates the boomers. Imagine predating boomers.
This is a warning shot.
Get him. enough. Enough? Why? Why do we have all land all the time? The hell is this?
We should all
Pog.
follow our hearts.
We double down. Now we just need Trample to have Embercleave. Where's our Trample effect? We need to flip a Stormseeker. I guess that's how we get Trample. The Boros deck I played today for the channel had Angel Fire Ignition. Well, we didn't get hooked. 0 hooks from the opponent right now. Never mind. I take that back. Show me something good. Classic.
Come on, Chandra. Think of something good.
That's what I'm... Do we just make all the 1/1s and get them to 7? Because if they have another hook, we're just dead. It would be nice to have a battery left over. It would be really nice to have a battery left over. But I don't know if it's going to matter, because they're going to play Pest Summoning, and they're going to have a 3/4. I guess we just do what we can. That can't be
I
good.
was having a good time.
That can't be good.
I bring all broken. You can deal with my servant.
You know what's great at dispelling darkness? This is a fun idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, do you think we'll draw a third land? What are the chances? I'm hopeful. Hey, easy. Might draw 1 drop. Beautiful. Blood tokens for the win. Thalia. Very strong, but do we attack with it? I guess if the opponent has the banishing whatever, like, we just have to, right? They just have a Brutal Cathar, it's a total blowout if we hold back. It's just no good. They have to try to race. Interesting. Very interesting. What will you pick? Okay. Long time before we get a Raiju. Raiju? I don't know if they're gonna win this race, guys. I feel like they just signed up for a race they can't win. You guys get that impression? They have no good blocks. They could trade with this, and that's fine with me. We could bolt this out of the way and get in for 7, and then they get one more turn, and we have a Royal Eruption? We should probably use the Royal Eruption because they know about it, and then they might not expect to play with fire. So they might play in such a way that they lose to a removal for their Brutal Cathar here. That's kind of rude. That's too big. But can they afford to attack? Whoa. Okay. Land off the top. Huh. Close. Very close. Well, if they don't block the Stormseeker, they might be greedy. Greed check. Greed check 1-2. Hello. Born Red Mage here. Draw. On the draw. Gross. But the hand is good. It's a little scary because on the draw, we're penciling in our first 2 turns when Play with Fire is at its best. But if we play this, we kind of have to play one of these on turn 2. This is mono red. They play mono red. I do love this against like Spikefield Hazard and Play with Fire, that they can't just remove my 1-drop right now. They have to save it. It's very nice. And we can play this 3-3, which is bigger than their Spikefield Hazard or whatever. I'm a little worried about a Jwari though, but I think it's still the play. Go ahead. Go ahead. Spikefield Hazard. Play with Fire. Do it. Very chonky hat. Alright, Magma Opus pile. I don't have like any removal, so we just have to go fast and we're on the draw, which makes it unlikely we're gonna get there. Do we go for the battery to draw out the Spikefield Hazard? I'm 80% they have one. Or do we just play another Helm and try to play around it forever? If we draw out the Hazard, the Lizard Blades has a chance, right? Because they really want to play Hinata next turn. So we need our Lizard Blades to be on the battlefield doing something next turn. Well, then if they don't get a Hazard target though, so what we should do is play with Fire this turn. We play the Helm, we play with Fire. Okay. Don't play the battery. Next turn, equip Blades. Son of a... That's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff right there. Man, that's really cool. That makes me so happy. No red available. No red available. Balls. They have a spike field hazard, I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of it. Let's see if they respond to this. Think we can do better. I'm 90% we lost this game. Dude, they're gonna Jwari me right here, aren't they? They're gonna Jwari me. We can't play around both. I mean, I guess at least if they Jwari, they get hit by the blades, but we could also play around Jwari with Rabbit Battery, Epicure, empty our hand otherwise. At least this can attack through a Hinata. Nothing else can. But if Hinata comes down, they probably also have the Magma Opus. It's just a no-win situation. Let's test priority. Yeah, they've got it. And they've got... So they have both. They have something that they can do at instant speed or counter. They don't necessarily have both, but now the ship has sailed. Hullbreaker horror time? Would be appropriate. I'm having a horrible time right now. Yeah, Hullbreaker horror time. And they gain a life here. So brutal. They also have this hall, which they're also threatening just by having that around. Please be the hall. Please use the hall. Interesting. Okay. You're telling me there's a chance? 2 more turns like that, we could be in business. Play around Jwari. But then we have nothing to blood. I guess if they Jwari, they still take 3. They didn't have it last turn. Keep it coming. They did it again. Okay. 3 life. Play around a sweeper. Play around a sweeper. Yeah, we gotta. Iteration. How are we still in this game? All right, they're gonna go to 4 now from Celeste. They're gonna draw a billion cards. We got a reader. Their name is literally Samurai Kraken. If you don't think they have Hullbreaker horror, I mean, their name is literally Samurai Kraken. Just Come on. All right, what'd you hit? This is actually crazy close. Can't play it. Already played your land. I saw it. I saw you play your land. No 2 lands in Arena. This isn't paper. You don't just take a long turn and get to play 2 lands. That's not how this works. Tapped out. 4 life. That's a chump blocking Hinata. Big draw. That is lethal. If we play our cards right. Ah! 5-head mono red. We have to rebrand mono red, guys. We gotta rebrand to 5-head mono red. For the kids. We have a song here. It's called the Mono Red song, and it goes, fervent champion, robber of the rich. This is mono red, attack face till they're dead. I'm working on recording the hit single. Fervent champion, robber of the rich, and Nyx from the forge, Embercleave, now they're dead. This is mono red, we play mono red, mono red, mono red, attack face till they're dead. They suck. They're too terrible at everything and nobody cares about them, and that's just a fact. If all we do is beat mono red, I'll be a happy gamer. I like basically taking that cool thing that the opponent's excited about doing and squashing it. Just destroying it right in front of them. Burn in hell, mono red. I hate you forever. Brain dead, mono red. Suck it, mono red. I hate mono red. It's my arch enemy. Now you die, mono red. Good game. Get wrecked. You know where to stick that GG. Sing along, everybody. Now you're dead, mono red, mono red, mono red. Now you're dead, mono red. And they stepped into the arena, and what do they get? The slayer of mono red himself, Covert Go Blue.